What's going on, legends? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to unlock the C58 assault rifle as well as the MG82 LMG from Black Ops Cold War. Now, these were the Season 4 Battle Pass weapons, so maybe not everyone was playing during Season 4, maybe you weren't able to play enough to unlock them, or maybe you're a new player in the future looking to unlock them. The good news is they have a simple challenge, or in some cases a simple challenge you have to do in order to unlock them, and you will be able to do so in Warzone, even without access to Black Ops Cold War. Now, the unfortunate news, of course, is that it is a little bit more challenging in Warzone. The good news is today I'm going to be sharing with you guys some tips and tricks, and I'm going to give you guys a class recommendation for each of the challenges that'll make it a little bit easier. I'm going to do my best to kind of explain the best possible way for you guys to achieve this, because, I mean, in the end, there isn't a ton I can do for you. There's just a little bit I can do to help. But before we jump into the rest of the video here, if you guys do enjoy this content anytime or find this video helpful in any way, make sure you show your support for the channel by going down below and smashing that like button. Go ahead and throw an easy goal of 50 likes on today's video, as well as if you guys would like to find your way back to the channel for more Call of Duty content, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, also that notification bell so we don't miss you in future videos. So I want to talk about first the C58. Now, in order to do this, of course, you're going to need to know what the challenge is. So you're going to need to go to where you edit your loadout. You're going to go to the assault rifle category. You're going to scroll down to the C58, and the challenge is going to read as follows. Using assault rifles, get a long shot kill in 15 different completed matches. Now, it does specify that it has to be completed matches, so make sure you don't back out, because then it probably isn't going to count. But the good news is here, it is a simple one long shot kill in order to do this. Now, of course, I highly recommend you guys go into Plunder. I've said this before in many of my other videos, and I'll say it a million times for all of my challenge videos for weapons in the future. You're going to want to jump into Plunder just because it gives you the most time in order to complete the challenge. And that's the idea here. You want to do this in the least amount of matches and get your challenge over with. So obviously, if you're doing something like completed matches and maybe you're not able to do it in 5 minutes and that's how long your match is, you're going to have to do more matches in order to complete it. So simply, obviously, Plunder gives you the best possible time frame in order to make sure you get progress on your challenge before the match ends. Now, it's important to know that when you're going for this one in particular, it's a really good place to go. Storage. Storage allows lots and lots of activity, and most people land there anyway when they're going for their challenges and they're trying to level up their weapons. So you're going to find a ton of people. You're going to be able to land on the outskirts. I like to land on the more of a hillside side. That way I can actually aim at people coming in or people at long shot, because that is what you're going for with this. And you're going to be able to just simply take one person out, maybe even find somebody that's weak. A long shot isn't going to be all that challenging, I don't think, for most players out there. And you do only have to get one, so you should have plenty of time to do so. So landing over there, using, a good assault rifle is obviously going to be a great setup. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into a class setup or loadout that you guys should use in order to do this the easiest possible way. Alrighty, my class recommendation for this, the weapon's going to be the FAR 83. Of course, we're talking assault rifles because we are talking the C58 challenge here. The muzzle, I'm using the Guru suppressor. For the barrel, the 19.5-inch Liberator. For the optic, the Axle arms 3 times. The ammunition, the Spetsnaz 60 round. Want to give yourself the best opportunity to take those people out, especially at range. And then the underbarrel, I'm running that Spetsnaz grip. So now you guys have a solid recommended setup that you guys can go out there and give a shot. If this isn't the setup that you want to use whatever you're the most comfortable with. I always recommend it because that's going to make the challenge the easiest for you. But I think overall with this setup, you will have great success. Make sure you guys land at storage. Land on the outskirts, on the little highway on the side or on the hill, and just eliminate people as they come in. Again, you only have to get one long shot here, and then from then on, you just kind of hang out until the match is completed. And that's going to make the C58 challenge a little bit easier for you guys. But let's go ahead and jump into our next challenge, which is going to be the MG82. And then again, you guys are going to need to know what that challenge is. So in order to do that, you're going to go over to where you edit your loadout. You're going to scroll over to the LMGs. You're going to scroll down until you find the MG82, and it's going to read as follows. Using LMGs, kill 3 or more enemies without reloading in 15 different completed matches. Now, this is going to be a lot easier than it sounds. The only real hard part here is that you do have to get a 3 kill streak. And for some of us out there, it might be a little bit more challenging, and you guys might not be able to do that as easily as others. But the great news is we're going to be able to give you guys a great opportunity, especially with the loadout I'm going to share with you guys. Being that it is an LMG, you get a lot of bullets to work with, and it's going to make this a little bit easier. The only hard part, again, is that you're going to have to be able to kill 3 people without dying. Now, similar to our first challenge, we're going to want to know where to go. Plunder is going to be the game mode again for the simple reason it gives you a longer amount of time to complete these challenges. And again, we are talking about completed matches, so you're going to want to make sure you get this done before the end of the match. That way you get your progress. You can do it in less matches, of course. So you're going to jump into Plunder. Again, storage, the hot spot. You're going to want to go ahead and land over there, and then you're going to want to be able to, again, land on the outskirts. You can land in the inside if you feel uncomfortable, but we are talking about an LMG here, so it is tend to be a little bit slower. You're going to have to be a little bit more strategic with it. But I'm going to go ahead and share with you guys the loadout that I use and that I also recommend for you. Alrighty, for our LMG that we're looking at here, we have the Stoner 63. For the muzzle, I'm rocking the agency suppressor. For the barrel, the 21.8-inch task force. For the optic, the Axle arms 3 times. For the ammunition, Spetsnaz 150 round mag, and then that underbarrel, the field agent grip. So now that you guys have the setup that you guys should go out there and give a shot for this challenge. The big picture here is that you have a 150 round magazine. Like I said, it's going to be a little bit more difficult, being that you do have to get that 3 kill streak or 3 people without dying. But the good news is you're going to be able to take out a lot more than 3 people if you're accurate enough without reloading this gun. And you can go on for a couple of minutes if you have to. You can camp in spots, which I recommend if that's what it takes. I highly recommend you guys do whatever it takes to get this challenge done. And if it takes you guys sitting in a corner, sitting on a hillside, waiting for people, do whatever it is you need to do so that way you guys can complete this challenge, because I know it is going to be a little bit more challenging for those of you guys out there. But most important thing I can give to you guys as well with these challenges is maybe you guys throw on like a stopping power round for the assault rifle. For this one, I kind of like dead silence. I prefer that, and I think it helps me sneak around to be a little bit more stealthy, especially if you eliminate somebody and someone else comes for the third party. Kind of gives you a little bit more of a heads up. But recommend you guys use whatever you guys are the most comfortable with. So if it's not this loadout, use whatever it is that you guys think you'll be the best with, and you guys will be successful. For both of these weapons, like I said, jump in and plunder, jump over to storage. You're going to be able to do these super easy, or a lot easier than any other place on the map. And you guys will, overall not have too much of a struggle with these particular challenges for these weapons. Some of the ones we've had in the past have been a little bit more difficult. If there's something I didn't cover in this video that you guys would like me to address, let me know down in the comment section below. I'm always looking for people to let me know things that maybe they're struggling with so that I can include them in future videos or even answer them in the comment section. That's going to wrap things up for us here. Thank you guys for all the support in today's video, all the support on the channel. Hopefully this video will make it just a little bit easier for you guys, and you guys will be able to get your weapons unlocked. Thank you guys for all the support. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.